Hi again, everybody. I wanted to help you with your organization of your information on Google Classroom. So, continuing in with the Google Classroom that I made it for Carpers Bay High School, I went into my Classwork tab and I created several different topics. If you notice, I have e-learning day 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and I posted assignments within each topic. If you look, I have 3 assignments for each day. That's the way I kind of taught my classroom. I gave several mini assignments that needed to be completed at any given, on any given day. Each assignment taking anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes to complete, maybe even less depending upon the activity. So I have my 3 different assignments here. If I take a look at it, of course, right now, e-learning day 4 is blank. I didn't add any actually there. E-learning day 5 is a quiz, and I'll show you that in a second here as well. Notice this one up here doesn't look like it belonged anywhere. I created an assignment, but I didn't add the topic, which puts it into the category. So how do we get these different e-learning day 5 like I have here? I went into create and I created a topic. Once I create my topic, it will pop up like the rest. For example, if I were to create e-learning day 6, I go ahead and do that, hit add, and it now pops up at the top, okay? Now this one, I wanted that actually to be down with my other information on Paleozoic era, so that should be day 2. I go ahead and come up here and hit on the 3 buttons. Anytime you see the 3 buttons, that's very helpful. Edit. Once this pops up, you guys have seen this before. Come over here to topic. Oh, I didn't put a topic. Go ahead and put the proper topic. And that should be 2. Come up to the top right hand corner and hit save. And now it will no longer be at the top. Notice how it's gone. When I scroll down, it is part of e-learning day 2. Now, one thing I did to help you get a student view of this, I went in and borrowed Miss Morris's son Aaron's account information and logged in under Aaron and had him join my class. He was actually a former student of mine. So this is what it looks like from a student. They have the stream. You can see anytime I uploaded information into the classwork, it popped up in the stream. When I go to classwork, here's the different days. Now, if you notice, e-learning 6 is not there and e-learning 4 is not there. Why? There's no assignments in there yet. Okay, I scroll down. Notice how these are dark blue and that there is a date there. That means it's an assignment to complete and has a due date. If I scroll down further, okay, notice how this one is gray. This one is just actually a PowerPoint, okay, and some reading for the kids. That would be that material that I talked about, okay? And it just says it was posted. It doesn't give a due date. Down here, notice it says no due date. No due date up higher. Those are ones I didn't put a due date with it. Maybe that was an accident. Maybe I did it intentionally. It depends on the situation, of course, okay? When I talked about even with a quiz, you still can assign quizzes. Now, I was fortunate to have USA Test Prep as an option. And so I just simply posted the link for USA Test Prep, and it takes them to the website. Once they get there, they would have to log into USA Test Prep as long as they have that information, okay? So that's something that you can do. This is something that will help you keep organized in your postings, and gives it a nice, easy look for the students. Post, maybe go ahead and post all 5 days, but just give different due dates of when assignments are due. That is definitely an option. And, one thing I did here intentionally is notice how we have kind of a mumbo jumbo, Paleozoic, Precambrian, Mesozoic. That was an error I made there. So when I go back to my account and I want to move it, once again, I can just go into edit and switch the topic from day 2 to day 3 with the other topics on that day. And notice on e-learning day 2, sorry for shakiness, it's no longer there. It is up with day 3. Okay. So one thing I posted this video that will bring concern, there are some situations where teachers had posted information onto their stream, for example, and not trying to, you know, make a big deal of it, but when you post information onto the stream here like this, it doesn't give you anywhere to turn in the information. So we need to make sure we're doing it under classwork. Okay, classwork unfortunately is blank. Okay. The other issue that I've also seen that we need to be aware of is that when we post assignments in here, and I do like the whole idea of using the folder. The problem is when you use the folder, it doesn't give it every location to turn in the information. If I go back into the classwork here, I can only turn in at this point, well, what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to create many different documents before they submit it. So, if you have in your folder here, let's say 12 different assignments, you're going to have to come in here then and create 12 different documents. Now, it's fine if the students are aware of that, but if they're not, it might be a little confusing. So that's something you might want to communicate with your students then too. Okay, thank you for your help again, and I appreciate all that everybody's doing.